So we are on the reviews today on the channel, and today I have the mother of all rangefinders, and made by a company which I've reviewed many of their products. So Bushnell Golf, we have the Pro X3 laser rangefinder, which, believe me, this bad boy has got some really cool features. So let's go into the box, the what's in the box. As you could probably imagine, a rangefinder that's $550 at time of this review, in pounds around $599 in dollars. This is the daddy. It pretty much has all of the cool USPs which we'd expect from a premium laser rangefinder. Now I've got, budget end rangefinders. This is kind of your middle of the road. This is your Golf Buddy Laser Light 2. Got your Easy Green, got your Barzili, really budget bottom end laser here. And these, you get what you pay for. These in their construction are a completely different animal to what we are about to encounter here. So as you can imagine, the box is substantial. This is going to be shipped all over the globe. So at this kind of premium end, you expect it to be a high-end quality packaged item. Okay, so let's have a little look. Oh, there we go. So, first impressions, I've had this out before, obviously doing the box review and the contents, what's in the box, is that as soon as I got this in my hands, I knew I had something premium, right? This is a robust device. This thing, it feels like a brick. It's robust because of what it's got in it. And when you compare it to something like this, it's a different animal. You're talking about a device that's £300 to £400 more in cost. So let's check out some of these. I'll finish off with the box review. So just quick user guide in there, and then we get into the bottom layer of the box, and then we get your usual Bushnell coloured case. This is standard stuff really. Even on their lower end devices, the case is very similar, with the clip to attach to your bag, a loop to attach to a strap, and then obviously you have the elastic securing mechanism that clips it, so you can unzip it, and then easy access with the elastic strap that sits on there. So the only thing I would say with that is the colors. If you're a bit of a golf bag nerd like me, with a white bag and a black bag, it doesn't really sit very nice on a white bag. So I have another case that I use. However, for a premium product, it's as expected. And when you compare it to some of the lightweight products, when you look at kind of the Golf Buddy case, it's not hard at all. It's just literally just a fabric case with a bit of cushioning. Some of the other rangefinders, this is the Easy Green, a plain box that you would simply buy on Amazon, just supplied as the case for your budget end rangefinder. Anyway, so let's go in, let's have a look more into the device itself. So, first of all, the big deal here is the elements compensator on there. So this particular device, okay, will factor in air temperature and air pressure and slope, okay? So your barometer and thermometer inside, with air temperature and pressure depending on the height of your golf course where you play. Now the app is really easy to use, it pairs really easy. I've actually got the app and the device connected at the moment, as you can see there, it's connected. And what I like about this particular app, and when it's connected, is that I can go into the home, see the bottom one here, home elevation. I can very easy, I just use an app called My Altitude, and I just go on Google Maps, find the golf course that I'm going to be playing on, go in manually and change the height of the course itself, the elevation of the course, which is 442 at a course that I'm playing this afternoon, and that's done, that's saved. So it will factor that in. And now, interestingly, when I look at that feature, I've done quite a bit of research in this, I'm a bit of a geek for this sort of stuff. So having a look at this and getting out the instructions. One of the, how it explains this with the elements. So obviously you factor in air temperature, air pressure and slope. When you've just got a rangefinder with simple slope compensation or allowance, okay, so you're playing uphill to an elevated green, it will give you a 6% allowance, which a 160 yard shot uphill with a slope compensation will give you a yardage of 168, so an extra 8 yards you would need to play it. When you factor in elements, that 168 same target with air temperature and pressure now plays 171, okay? Now, this is the reason why this is the #1 used rangefinder on tour. Caddies were going mad about this device because it was not easy to get hold of. The supply initially was quite difficult. Caddies were going nuts trying to get hold of these. Now, when you factor those extra 3 yards, that little finite detail is so important for professional players. So for elite players, serious players, that extra yardage, usually playing, you know, what was a 6% slope, 168, I'd be banging that 168 at the flag, trying to land it fairly close. That extra 3 yards could mean the difference between leaving it at the bottom of a slope if it's a 2-tier green or over hitting it. But that lack of distance, you know, not being able to hit to that top shelf or be able to carry that front edge or carrying something, for example, a bunker, that extra 3 yards means you're getting over the front of the bunker, the lip. So it makes a big difference, right? So for me, it's worth every penny for that, but it is a premium device. You've got to factor that in. Are you really going to get those extra benefits? Now, it is 100% waterproof. It's not splash proof or shower proof. So, you know, you're getting your bang for your buck for your device. If that's out in a torrential storm, that is waterproof, wherever your other ones are only splash. You've got, what else have we got? I quite like the very quick and easy slope feature, allowance feature. So you got like this little clip on the side, which you just slide down and then you can turn your slopes off and turn them back on again. And that's lockable, right? Because I heard that in some of the previous devices, when it wasn't lockable, it could slide on. So you've got slopes on it, and in competition, that's not allowed. And then you're gonna have a penalty. So that little upgrade is good. So you slide that. So we now got slope on, and quite clear that that's labeled there as well. The display button here allows you to change the color of the display. So you can have that very vivid, bright red display, or you could drop it back to just standard black. We've got, what else have we got? Yeah, the dual display, so that's the colors. The pin seeker technology, they use this visual jolt. So as soon as you are locked onto your pin, you'll get some vibration through the device. Now it's got this scanning mechanism in there feature. So you basically would fire up your button, your detection button, you would hold it down and then move it around. And as soon as it locks onto the pin, it will give you that vibration through the device. So that's Bushnell technology. I like the bite magnetic section on the back of on the side of the device itself. So when we're looking at that here, I'm just going to test this against the fridge. So, and I mean, look, that is a strong magnet on there. So if you're effectively attaching this to the side of your golf cart, and it's similar to the other Bushnell products that have the bite magnetic grip or strip on the side of them, like the Wingman View Pro or any of the Wingman speakers that Bushnell offer, that is a really solid magnet, okay? That isn't falling off. The buggy could be going over Mount Everest terrain. That won't fall off. I mean, that really is stuck on that side if you're attaching it to one of the metal columns on the buggy. So I like that because you just whack it on there. Now, obviously comparing it to a lighter device, the great thing about the light devices is that you can have them in the pocket. That sits in the Skyrocket there, and it's just not intrusive. I could hit shots and not know that that's there, where this thing, I mean, this is a weapon, right? It's like a brick. So that goes in there, and there's no, I mean, for me, straight away, it's almost pulling my shorts down. So it's quite a heavy device, so bear that in mind. You're probably going to be keeping this in your case and not sticking it in your pocket. Accurate yardage, flags up to 600 yards. I'm just going to investigate that a little bit more. So the weight of it is 12 ounces. The length is 4.75 inches, width 1.7, height 3.25. Bluetooth technology connects to the app so you can update it. So range, 5 yards up to 1,300 yards. Now, I'm not sure if there's a hole on the planet that 1,300, but just goes to show most of them are around 880 yards for the lower end. So it obviously is a much better laser. Range accuracy for up to 1,300 yards is within 1 yard, so the tolerance is huge. Field of view, 340 feet at 1,000 yards. And then the battery similar, all the same, they're the CR2 batteries, and I recommend you definitely have a spare battery in your bag because you won't want to be without one of these devices once you've got it. So yeah, I mean, this is high powered. It's 7 times magnification versus 6 on the cheaper devices. So you're seeing much more, you're seeing much further. You've got some incredible accurate features in there, accuracy features, which are key with the new elements with slope. So for me, a fantastic product. Now I've used this now half a dozen times on the course. Its accuracy, I mean, it's unquestionable and it's unrivaled with this elements feature as well. So as a premium top end, if you've got the dosh and you're willing to pay for it, you've got the money to spend, this has to be in your bag. There is no doubt about it if you've got the dosh to spend. But if you don't, then you want the lower end ones. You're going for something under 200 quid, 150 pounds, something around that order, which is perfectly good. 880 yards, no problem. But if you want the daddy of all daddies, you want the Bushnell XV Pro. That bad boy is the one in your bag. For me, a massive thumbs up. I'm so pleased I've got this. Now the combination that I use when I play, I use a laser so I can zap and see everything that's in front of me. And then I have a GPS watch that I can see everything, that I can then see anything further that I can't see from my naked eye. So when you've got that aerial view on tee shots, there might be hidden bunkers over corners because of elevation that you can't see, and the aerial view in GPS is priceless, just like an old school course planner, the books that you have. And now golf pros and tournament players, professionals on the tours use these course planners because they love that aerial view, so they can make notes and they can see beyond what the naked eye sees. So this will measure anything that the naked eye can see, and then your GPS will give you everything that you can't see with your naked eye. So massive thumbs up, best device on the market for me so far that I've reviewed. So pleased that I've got this product in my bag. The Bushnell Pro X3, massive thumbs up from me. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, please share, and subscribe to the channel by clicking the bell icon. And then any new video that I post, you will be one of the first to watch it.